All right, it's Dan and Pete. We're back with another one. I'm Pete. This is Dan.
That's right.
Maybe that doesn't make sense because it's not right. It doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because we're eating something crazy. What do we got here, Pete?
We have scorpions today.
Scorpions. It's been a minute since we've done something wild.
What were the other ones that we did?
We did the June bug, and then we did
the tarantula.
Yes.
Wow.
I got to tell you, I was so scared of that tarantula. I was freaking out. What? If you haven't seen it, watch the video. We talk about it. I mean, I was so scared.
All day long.
I was so scared. We got her done. We got her done.
And it really wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't. And you know what? I'm not a fan of June bugs. I got some really bad stories about June bugs that have happened to me in my life. I don't like them. But I had a more open mind going into the June bug because of the tarantula. So while I was definitely in my head and I was afraid of it, you know what? I got them down. So I'm feeling confident right now with these scorpions, but I got a feeling.
Well, I don't know. Like the June bugs, everyone was a little different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some were crunchy, some were not.
Right. My concern here is that, a scorpion is an armored thing. It's got that chitin shell or whatever it is over it. I mean, they're serious. So I got a feeling there's going to be a little more snap here to these guys.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, I guess we're going to find out, ain't we?
It says right on the back here, armor tail scorpion.
Armor tail. So that's great. So yeah, definitely. They're not going to be like ranch dressing.
Ready to eat Chinese armor tail scorpions.
So I believe we've used the same company before. The Thailand Unique.
Yep.
I think we had a different company for the tarantula. I'm not sure. You'd have to go back and review our videos. There's a couple different companies out there that you can get these from. They're not cheap. None of these things are particularly cheap.
No, they're not. $20 plus.
Yeah. And I will tell you, we've discussed this before. We don't need to keep discussing it. I think if this is a delicacy to you in your country, good on you. I like steak and lobster and crab. I mean, that's a delicacy to me. We got different tastes, obviously. We have different things available to us. They are high in protein. They are actually high in fiber. They're nutritionally, they're actually good for you. Do they taste good?
It's all in the head.
It is all in the head. It is all in the head. Well, should we bust into them and see what we're looking at here?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We've had these for quite a while.
Yeah.
We've been kind of putting them off and putting them off.
Well, and for those of you that have been watching our videos, unfortunately, recently, I got hurt, and we were both sick, and Pete had an issue, and I mean, unfortunately, we kind of...
Life happened.
Yes, it did for a few weeks. Okay, they're little tiny guys.
Oh, yeah,
well, I'm feeling so much better about this all of a sudden.
Oh, they look like earwigs.
Oh, well, that did help.
Those things are creepy looking.
I was feeling good, then you said earwig.
You got like those big pinchers on the front.
Yeah. Okay, well, so these are poppable. I was so afraid it was going to be like a honking thing. All right, well, I guess let's hear. Let me kind of shimmy these guys down. And I guess they don't want to shimmy. So I guess I'll just give you one there on your plate. Oh, you're getting two, Pete.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'm out. Let's go ahead and get this guy. So it's interesting. I don't view scorpions as insects the way that I view other insects. I don't know why that is. I guess because I'm kind of fascinated by them. I think they're cool little dudes.
I thought they would be bigger.
I did too. I was expecting them to be like 10 times the size of this. I mean, you watch scorpions on TV and they're freaking huge. And I suppose they get huge. Maybe these are just little baby dudes. Well, I tell you what. If anybody out there, are you familiar? We don't have scorpions here. I mean, we're in Minnesota. I mean, we have snow and crap. We don't have scorpions.
Down south. Southwest.
What's the biggest scorpion you ever seen? You know what? If you live somewhere where there's scorpions, and scorpions are something that you walk outside or accidentally put your boot on and step on a scorpion in the morning, what's the biggest scorpion you've personally encountered in your actual life here in the United States? And if you're elsewhere, I want to know about that too. I'm curious because this is a little dude.
Yeah, or did you have problems with them coming in your house?
Oh, yeah. Especially, you know what? Now that that's a little guy.
It is.
I can see him hiding in my house somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
He could slip right in the door. I wouldn't know he was there. How many times the earwigs and box elder bugs and all kinds of crap we got around here slip in? Well,
I don't know.
it's a creepy looking thing, ain't it? Why is this one all of a sudden so off-putting? Why does it look so like, it almost looks greasy or something? I don't know what it is. What am I seeing here? It's like waxy looking?
Looks like a booger.
It does. Well, it is hard. It's really hard.
Oh, it's like a raisin.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna be gooey inside.
Oh,
well, anyways.
there's not. You know what? We do have the bucket. If things go haywire, I'm gonna put it right here on the corner, so we got easy access. Let me make sure I got my
I
water.
don't know
available.
why I'm dreading this now.
I don't know either, because you know what? I am dreading this severely now that I'm looking at it.
I have a feeling it's gonna be like a raisin because I can kind of squish it a little bit.
Maybe we should stop pissing with it and talking about it, and we should just do it, because we're probably making it worse on ourselves.
Oh no, that pincher got me.
Oh. It's chewy.
It's like a raisin.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's not good. Oh,
That's the worst one.
yep.
That's the worst insect we've ate.
It tastes like a frickin' raisin.
It does. There's like a weird licoriciness to it, too.
Yeah.
It's like a black... Well, I'm going to get it out of my mouth. This is...
Oh. Oh. No. Ugh.
Okay. It's down. It's down. I'm checking my teeth, make sure I ain't got like little feet.
That little fucking pincher.
I just want to say it here. Ooh.
That, in my opinion, was by far the worst insect we've eaten.
Yeah, absolutely. The flavor was there. You know, the June bugs and the tarantula, they really didn't have a flavor.
They just tasted like dirt. This actually tasted like
Stuff.
like you said,
stuff.
like a licorice.
I was getting like a black licorice. You're not wrong about the raisin either. I was kind of getting, and I hate to say this because we've talked about this recently, but kind of like a fig Newton-y mixed in there as well.
Yep.
Almost a molasses in there as well. There was a variety of those dark, rich flavors involved. It had a very chewy texture. It was not crispy and crunchy and hard. There was some crispy, crunchy hardness to it, but the body was mushy-ish, like a raisin.
Yep.
Well, I would not look forward to eating scorpion again.
No, I don't think I would.
The flavor's actually still in my mouth. You know, here's what's messed up. Now, I ate it on the left side of my mouth because that's just how I tend to throw things on the left side too, and I can taste it over here. I'm not tasting it on the right side of my mouth.
So, on our scale of 0 to 10,
Oh, for the Lord's sake, that sucker is a solid 0. I think I hate molasses. I'm not a molasses fan. I don't know about you. I do like figs and raisins, but not in this context. You know.
no, I would give it a 0 as well.
I suppose I could give it a 1 just to be nice, but I'm going to give it a 0. I mean, let's get real. It was horrible.
I'm just glad. I guess it wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't bigger.
Can you imagine that thing being huge and then with that texture and taste?
It'd be like a date.
Even without the texture, just with the taste. The flavor was awful.
It was.
The June bugs at least didn't have much of a flavor. The tarantula didn't. You know, and we talked about this in the video. You could hit it with like a ranch powder. Honestly, a little hot sauce if that was your deal. Some chili powder. Something like that. And you could... Okay. I mean, it's not my favorite food. But you could spice it. I don't know what you'd do with this. This is ridiculous. No, this is the worst insect that we have tried. I tell you what, scorpions are awesome. I think they're super cool. I like watching them walk around and fork stuff. And I think that scorpions are best left to watching and not for eating. I think somewhere lines got crossed, and I think scorpions need to be left out of the diet.
Well, the thing that I think about with this stuff is they're obviously farmed.
Yeah, they must be.
Imagine the factory.
They have to be. Well, it's this company. It's not like they're running out there catching them.
Right. So they're raising them in a factory. So they got hundreds of millions of these things running around somewhere. It just boggles my mind. But
oven dried. Well, it wasn't particularly dry.
No, it was.
But the tarantula and the June bugs were very dry. This was not particularly dry. This definitely had there was moisture there, there was a texture there, and there was a flavor there, and I did not enjoy any of it.
No.
I tell you what, you're not going to die if you eat it. Obviously, we're still here. If you have an opportunity to try it, I don't know.
I'm assuming, obviously, these ones aren't poisonous.
They must not be, huh? They must not be. I don't know what an armor tail scorpion is. I don't know a lot about scorpions, so I don't know what different varieties of scorpions there are. Y'all know about scorpions? I mean, like I say, I'm curious. I mean, I really don't know. Educate us on scorpions. I mean, I don't have a clue. What's an armor tail scorpion in comparison to a scorpion that, whoa, man, this guy got me, and all of a sudden I'm in the hospital? I mean, I don't have a clue. I don't know anything about scorpions. I mean, I know they're cool looking.
I know, I guess I always just pictured like the size of a small lobster.
Right, yeah.
You know, maybe something like this.
Right, because I see videos and stuff, but I've never encountered one in real life. Outside of a pet store, and they were like little dudes that you would buy as like a pet. And I know they grow bigger. So I was just assuming I'm like looking at little babies when they're like this big at the store. I'm figuring they're getting pretty good size.
Maybe these ones are babies. I don't know.
I don't have a clue either. You know, I don't know anything about that. I'm going to tell you this, the flavor was not awesome. The flavor was a 0. The texture was really a loser on this one. The texture was a 0. The flavor was 0. Texture was a 0. There's no coming back on this one. Avoid it.
I wouldn't recommend this to anybody.
No, but you know what? If you got a pair on you and you got a buddy that you want to mess with, go ahead. You're not going to die. I mean, but I think, honestly, I think the tarantula scare factor. I think the tarantula taste factor. I
don't know. For $20, I can find a lot better things to eat than these. But
see, that's.
I mean,
that's the deal. They are so expensive. The tarantulas, the June bugs, these scorpions, they're all very expensive. I don't know if they're so expensive. It's a company out of Thailand. Now, if they're eating them over there because it's a delicacy, seriously, Thailand, you say, if you live in Thailand and you're having a hard time, send me $20. I'll send you a frozen steak.
Or 2.
I mean, it's not a big deal. We'll get her done, and I will make a profit, and we'll both be happy. There's no way you're paying this much. They're in Thailand. You're scooping them. I've seen videos of it. You're scooping them out of baskets. Why is it so expensive to market it here? Is it import regulations or something? I don't have a freaking clue. But I shouldn't have to pay $20 to find out this is the worst thing that's ever gone in my mouth.
I think it's a novelty thing, I think.
It is novelty. It's fun. It's fun. I will tell you, every time I've eaten something like this, I've actually gotten less scared.
Yeah. The scorpion, or not, the spider was, he was freaking out.
Oh, whoa, yeah.
And I mean, I thought it was a great idea until I ordered them. And then I'm like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
And then we opened them up and I'm like, whoa. But
again, here's the pack if you're interested. It is Thailand Unique. ThailandUnique.com. I mean, whatever. You can see the package for yourself. That's what we're dealing with here. You know, if it's something you're interested in, it's a gag gift you want to buy somebody. I mean, hey, you know what? Go for it. It's not gonna be in the future. I'm not adding that to my pasta sauce.
No,
Absolutely not.
No.
So there we are with it. That's a 0. Zeros across the board. So that's a total point of 0. That sucker's a loser. Well, that's it.
I guess. Catch you guys on the next one.
All right. Peace
Later.
out.